Hello everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Summer Monet, and in today's video, I am really excited to share with you guys the energies that we can expect during this beautiful full moon in Leo on February 16th. I'm really looking forward to this full moon because it is going to be in the sign of Leo. As we know, it is a fire sign. It's a great time to ignite energy. It's a great time to start new energies. And as we know it, Aries season is just around the corner. I really consider Aries season to be the start of a new year because that is the first zodiac sign. So we can honestly look forward to new energy entering our lives. Before we get started though in today's video, I do want to remind you guys that if you are ever looking for tarot card readings or oracle card readings, please make sure to always click the Wizio link in the description box below. So for today's video, I was able to pull from my Moonology deck as well as my tarot deck to give us a lot of insight on what we can expect to see when it comes to energetic things in our lives. And I really have to share with you guys that the theme for this month, or at least the theme for this full moon, is really going to lie around love, money, and releasing negativity in our lives. I always share with you guys that full moon is a great time for you to release anything that no longer serves you, that goes from people, circumstances, or just even actual items. So if you feel really called to clean out your closet, get rid of clothes, get rid of things that no longer fit you, or even things that you haven't given attention to within the last 3 to 6 months, I truly believe this is going to be a great time for you because as I was sharing with you guys, I really believe that Aries season is the start of a new year. And before the start of a new year, we really want to get rid of things that we don't want in our new life. Because I really always say, our new life will always require us to get rid of things in our old life and will require us to move forward and move on from that point. So really feel called to clean out your house right now, clean out your life, clean out even photos in your phone. I mean, whatever energies that you feel really called to clean out, please do so, because as we know it, when you create space for new energy in your life, new things will absolutely pour into your life for sure. So for today's video, I'm just going to be going over the cards that we did get from our guidance. And the first one was, what do you need to release? And it is the waning moon card. So I think it's really interesting because currently right now, as I am filming this video, we are in the waning moon phase. And I really wanted to ask you, like, what is it that you truly need to release? Is that people? The reason why I'm saying that is because we have a lot of love cards here today. But another thing I am also going to share with you, it's really important for us to release negative beliefs or limiting beliefs in our lives, because I really feel as though this year of 2022 is going to give us this leap forward. I really feel that energetically. I mean, right now we have no planets in retrograde. Like, I feel so good about that because I feel as though we all have this beautiful opportunity to turn the table, to turn that leaf in our own lives. And so, you know, Spirit is asking us, what do you want to release? Like, what do you need to release in order to get to your destiny? And I just feel as though that's a personal question for everyone to answer. So definitely do that this time. And another thing too that I want to share with you is, never have this fear of loss, or never believe that you would lose something when you let it go. Because fear is an illusion, and I really want us to all understand that life is like a cycle and we always have to get rid of things in order to bring new things in our life. So I really feel as though receiving this card is just a confirmation of what do you need to release in order to create space for new things to pour into your life. The next beautiful card that we did get in the Moonology deck is You Are Good Enough in the full moon in Virgo. The reason why I do love to see this card because it is green, as this one was blue. So I want to say this kind of correlates also to the throat chakra. So I want you to say aloud, things that you want to release. Like, I am so happy and grateful to release this negative mentality when it comes to my money, when it comes to love, when it comes to my self-concept. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm able to release these things in my life that no longer serve me. And just speaking that aloud when you're out walking about, or when you're doing your morning routine, or whenever you have time for mindfulness, I really feel as though it's important to speak aloud into the ethers of the universe, because when you ask, you are given. And when it comes to this You Are Good Enough card, and it is green, and I am going to share with you, I believe that's the heart center, but I'm also going to share with money, because as we know it, Virgo is also an earth sign. So I'm looking at this as an earthly matter as well. So I want us to remember that even though we may not be exactly where we want to be at this point in our lives, I want us to all trust and believe that we are worthy enough to still have those things. Like, I still want you to believe in your manifestation manifestation. I still want you to believe in your miracle because you are worthy of it and you do deserve it, because life supports you. Life wants you to prosper and it wants you to be happy. That's something you will always hear me say. But you are good enough when it comes to your finances, because I know we just came out of a Venus retrograde. As we know it, Venus is the home planet when it comes to money, luxury, and just joy and food. That's also the home planet of Libra and Taurus. So also check to see where that sign falls into your birth chart. I really feel as though this card is here to remind us that we are worthy and we are good enough for everything that we desire. Even if we are coming up short in our 3D experience, I still want you to hold that vision and hold it dear to your heart, because it will come true. This next card is really beautiful to see as well. And we got a new romantic cycle begins in the new moon in Libra. I love to see this. This is also purple, so I am going to say third eye chakra for sure, but it's good to see that there's going to be justice here when it comes to our love. Aren't we really excited to hear that? Because again, Venus retrograde is over. We are in that shadow period, but that's okay. We can start to see new energies when it comes to love and luxury and just abundance at this point in our lives right now. That's what I truly feel. Another thing too, with this card being in the new moon phase, it's like a new opportunity. It's like a new offer when it comes to love. And the reason why I'm saying that for sure is because with the tarot, we did get the Queen of Cups in this reading, and we also got the King of Cups in this reading. So what I am going to say, like feelings, love, emotion is definitely here. This is going to be a great time for you to even check in with your own emotions when it comes to love. You know, maybe you need to release old belief systems when it comes to love. Maybe this is going to be a great opportunity for you to release old limiting beliefs when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to money, when it comes to your worthiness, you know, because I really feel as though our emotions is really what creates things in our life, right? It's emotion. It's like the emotional energy. It's like the energy that will allow things to flow into your life, because I always share with you guys that it's really important that when you are speaking your affirmations, when you are doing your manifestation work, that it's not in mundane, vain energy. I want you to really feel the joy. I want you to feel that excitement and just feel the magic that life does have to offer you. Now, at the top of the deck, when I was finished shuffling of the Moonology deck, we did get It's Time to Release Negativity and the Full Moon in Scorpio. As we know it, again, this is the purple card, and I'm going to say again the third eye chakra, but we do know that the Scorpio is the sign that also deals with the shadow. So I really feel as though life is telling us, bring light to the shadow right now. Like, shadow needs love too. I always say that. And if you don't give your shadow love, it will demand it. So take this time to really take inventory of your life and ask yourself, what do you have to release? Because it is something. I mean, we have 2 release cards in this reading. So I feel urgency with this. I do. I feel as though life is saying, what is it? Because the moment you get rid of it, that's the moment you will start to see a new cycle in your life. I also believe in the power of 369, you know, so maybe look back at the last 3 months, the last 6 months, or the last 9 months of your life to see what is this one thing that you've been keeping in your life that you know that you have to release, but you haven't been. And I also want you to forgive yourself for that and trust and believe that everything always happens right on time, and always believe that life will always give you an opportunity to realign to source, to realign to the things that do or are in harmony with you. I do feel that urgency right there when it comes to it's time to release negativity. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we did get nothing will come of the situation in the void of course moon. One thing I am going to share like right now is there's nothing else you could do to make something work. You know, that's just the first thing I want to share. Like, there's literally nothing else you can do to make something work. Just leave it as be. I want you to feel safe with that. And whatever that means for you, whatever, when I said that triggered something in you, I want you to know you've done everything that you possibly can to make something happen. Now life is requiring you to let life do it. You know how they say you can't necessarily, you know, grow a tree, but you can plant a seed, and you can let nature and life take its course to grow that tree, right? So Look at your life like that. There's nothing else you may physically be able to do to create your manifestation, but planting that seed and trusting that the universe will bring it to you is what it will take for you to see that manifestation and to feel that magic in your life. So with that Moonology deck, I am really just going to share with you, I see a lot of new energy coming. I just feel as though life is telling us we have to let something go. We have to be able to have acceptance when it comes to something in our life, to trust and believe that there's nothing else that needs to be physically done to make it happen. Just allow life and universe and source to do that for you, and trust and believe that you will see new energy become a part of your life, come to fruition. Now we're going to move on to tarot. So I did share with you guys that we did get the Queen of Cups card, but right after that card, we did get the Ten of Wands. And as we can see in the Ten of Wands, this person is feeling very weighed down. They feel as though they're holding on to things in their life, like they feel a big burden. So my question for you is going back to, what is it that you need to release in order to feel more light in your life, to feel more, easy to get through things and to receive? Because I feel as though a lot of us are holding on to something, a lot of burden. That could just be even mental prison. I was just speaking with a friend. I feel as though we all deserve to be mentally free, because that's one thing I feel as though our society does suffer from. Not necessarily what our ancestors did so much, right? Back in the day when we were, worried about food, when we were worried about shelter, when we were worried about certain things that right now in our modern day life we don't have to worry about. But in our modern day life, I do feel as though psychologically, mentally, there's a lot of things that we do need to clear up and to release that burden. So what is holding you back in your life right now? And I want you to know it's safe to release that. I want you to trust that you can release that so you can get to your destiny. The next card, though, I'm really happy to see is that we got the Devil card reversed. And this is telling me that we're no longer making toxic choices, which is really good to see here. We're not doing things that we know we don't align to. So I do see all of us in this time frame releasing exactly what it is that we know is negative, and exactly what it is that is toxic in our life. I do see that. So that is really good to see here. So, take that leap and trust and believe that that's the exact leap that you need to take in order to get to where you want to be. Now, the next card we did get is the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is a card where people feel out in the cold. Also, it's a pentacle card, so money. If you feel as though you've been in a dry spout with money, or you feel as though it's been hard to receive money in your life, that's due to Venus retrograde, but we are now back in direct and we are in that shadow. So I do feel as though this energy we are walking away from. But I did feel more called to ask Spirit, what is this confirmation of this card? Like, what does this card really relate to? And we got the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is a card that deals with separation, breakup, disharmony. So I feel as though someone in love right now feels left out in the cold. Someone feels like they're not seen or heard. Again, that's going to realign to the Venus retrograde. But again, I just feel as though life is telling us it's okay when things are separated from us. It's okay to experience loss, because when you have loss in your life, you're really just creating space for new energies to flow into your life. So if you feel like you're left out in the cold when it comes to love, if someone broke up with you, or you decided to walk away from something, even a friendship, even work, I want you to know that's okay. It's actually a part of your destiny to realign to the people and situations that really do, harmonize with you and your goals and your alignment and also your energy. And the last card that we did get, again, I shared with you guys, is the King of Cups. King of Cups is like emotional happiness. I honestly want to say this is also kind of like the Ten of Cups to me. It's like someone who understands what it is to be emotionally intelligent, right? So I feel as though a lot of us right now are going to we have been in this bit of a flux of situations, of emotions in these last couple of weeks. And again, with all of our planets going back to direct, I do see a lot of good energy coming from this. I mean, we really got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups in one reading. Like, I love to see that. That's just telling me like our feelings, our vibration is going to be heightened. That's really good to see, because that's what's required for manifestation to come into our lives, right? So I just want us all to take a big deep breath, to use this fire energy to ignite a new path in our life, because we do deserve that. I also want us to drive more love into our lives during this time. You know, I know we have Valentine's Day coming up, so I do feel as though it's a good time to even ask yourself, what do you love about you? What do you love about the people that you surround yourself with? What do you love about your work? How do you love life? I really feel as though that's something that we all can ask ourselves, and even just journal that out. You know, I did make a video for you guys with a lot of full moon rituals that you can do, but I always want you guys to remember that it's your practice, it's your spiritual journey. There's no right or wrong way to do anything. 1, 2, 3. But I will share with you guys a little secret that I will be doing for this full moon. I am going to be writing on a piece of paper, you know, limiting beliefs that I have around money and limiting beliefs that I have around love, and burning it, because I want to let that go. I want to open up myself to receiving more abundance, because I know I am worthy of it. You are worthy of that same thing as well. So try that out and see how things flow into your life. And you know, I really do believe the things that I'm saying today to say, when you do create space for new things to flow into your life, how can they not pour into your life? And I always share with you guys, it's going to be really powerful right now to increase your gratitude for the love that you do experience, to increase your gratitude for the money that you do have in your life, and also just remembering that you are worthy of everything that you are asking for. So I do trust and hope and believe that you guys really enjoyed today's video. I was just able to channel in that energy through my cards, and I'm really happy to share that with you, because I really love moon magic. I believe in the moon and how much it loves and supports us, and it wants us to win just as much as the sun does, you know, because the sun gives us light, the sun gives us power. And I also feel as though the moon may be, you know, false light, but the moon also brings light to things that you need to see in the shadow, in the darkness, in order to really feel that sun the next day. I really feel as though the moon is always going to give us an opportunity to love our shadow, and I really feel as though the more you love your shadow, I feel like you're more unstoppable in this life experience as well. In every single video, I truly love a friend with each of you, and so in today's video, the affirmation is going to be, I release negativity with ease. I release negativity with ease. I release negativity with ease. I really want you to feel that, because it can be simple. It really can be. I'm not saying it's always easy to release things that we know doesn't serve us, because I know sometimes we want to hold on to it so tight, but just let go and see what life can offer you when you just simply let go of what no longer serves you. I want you to know you're worthy of everything you're asking for. Just let go a little bit. Don't be so tight on life. You know, don't hold your manifestation so tight. Just let it go and trust and believe that there's nothing else you can physically do but just align to your manifestation energetically. You know, there's nothing physically else you have to do to manifest. Just trust and believe that you will. I continue to send all my love, my light, my grace to each of you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.